Hello and welcome to Taekwondo Training. I'll be your instructor for today's show, Bob Lemire. What I'm going to do on today's show is go over some very basic workout using Mr. Chair here. All right. Anyone who used to watch Jack LaLanne, and I'm showing my age as I've said before, he used to love the chair because especially if you have older people or someone not steady, this gives a little balance. All right. So everyone's got chairs in their house, I hope. Or the edge of a couch or even a wall, something to hold on to as we're doing some of these exercises. And I'm going to do sitting down exercises also. So very basic, all basic stuff we do in this show, all right? You don't want to be seeing crazy stuff that you're saying, I'm not even going to bother, but I can do what he's doing now. That's what I want to hear. All right, so when you do hold on to these chairs, don't lean too much because, you know, at any point, chair could collapse. Kind of use it just as a balance, okay? Basic stretching exercises, all right? All right, all we're going to do is just lift our legs up like this. And now I'm going to be throwing so much at you today, and I'm going to keep talking as I do it, but you got a whole workout. For this whole half hour, you follow me, all right? You follow me, and you're going to be a little tired, all right? Look at I'm holding on to the chair, all right? But I'm coming in this way. Want to loosen up. Whenever we start any kicks or anything, we want to loosen up our joints and our muscles. Even very lightly, that's all. Look at it. Inner hip stretch, I call this. I call this rotating outer hip stretch. All right? And what I like to do, I'm not going to do 10 sets each side. All right? I want to get a lot of stuff done today. But what I'm going to do is show you up, you pick up the leg and rotate it to the back. You're trying to rotate your hip. Loosen up the muscles. If you start all of a sudden from outside in the cold as it is, and you start working out hard, your muscles are tight, all right? Your joints are tight because of the cold. That's what cold does. And what you can do is you stretch them to a point where you can hurt yourself and injure yourself. So you warm it up a little. As I always say, your muscles are like taffy. They warm up and the taffy gets crazy. If they're ice cold, the taffy snaps. Think of your muscles that way, all right? So whenever you're doing any kind of exercises, start off slow. Give yourself 10 minutes, 15 minutes, all right? And try to keep warm. That's outer hip stretch. We're holding on to this. Now don't lean, but hold on just, to the side stretch. Side stretch. 10 of these each side. Now you're saying at home, boy, that's easy. Do it with me. And if you're not in that great shape, you're going to start getting tired. Right? It's a great workout. And also, as you see me doing a lot of these leg exercises, all right, it's good for your core. It's good for your stomach. Every time you pick your leg up, your stomach muscles contract. So the more leg exercises you do this way, the tighter your stomach's going to get. All right? Nice little muscle in your stomach. All right? We got the holiday season. And we're all going to do a New Year's resolution every year and then break them within a week. But how about we work out every day by a chair while we're watching our favorite TV show? All right? Just do this for a half hour. All right? These exercises. All right? So that's a side stretch. All right? Here's a front stretch. Nice and easy. Just pick it up. You're getting the hamstrings. You're getting the core exercises. All right? You're burning calories. You're building muscle, and you're not working that hard. You don't have to, you could be fairly old. If say you're in your 80s and 90s, and you haven't been working out, and you just go nice and nice and easy. And as I say is do 10 each side, so that you start getting a little kind of workout. Do both sides. Yeah, 1, 2. See, I'm holding on. I'm not holding on too tight. I'm not pressing down. 1, 2. This will stretch you up before we do the kicks. 3, 4, 5. All right. This one might be a little more difficult. So you just stretch down here, up, and stretch down the other side. You can go all the way to the floor if you want, or halfway, or just very lightly. All right. If this is all you can do, then that's fine. Look at how easy is that? And you're still watching TV. All right. A lot of people will tell me, I don't have time. I don't have time to work out. But they're in front of the TV with their phone and the TV for hours. But they don't have time to work out. This phone is the greatest invention in the world, but it's gonna destroy us if we let it. All right, get off the phone, or if you're gonna get on the phone, I'm gonna show you some exercises you can do while you're on the phone. How's that? All right, so you do those side stretches, go easy on each side, okay? Then to the back, all right? Nice, way to the back. We're trying to stretch in different directions to get the muscles stretching in all directions so we can throw our kicks, all right? And just go up. You don't have to go crazy, all right? 10 on each side. You do 10 on each side, right as if this point, we've only been going for 8 minutes, you're going to start feeling it if you're not in shape. You're going to be like, wow, I'm getting tired. I got a lot left. All right, from here, side thrust. You pick up the leg. See my foot? I have my foot this way before I start. There's your side thrust. All basic. Up. All right, up. Try to do this even 10 times. We call this the chamber. Chamber before you kick. Chamber, then kick. Down, chamber. So you chamber, you kick, you bring it back, and down. Always bring it back. Don't chamber and kick and drop. All right, you do that and you want to throw a kick or you're defending yourself, fighting someone, you drop like that, you're off balance. You want to kick, you want to come back. All right, not putting too much pressure on this chair. All right, kick, back. You do 10 of these, each side. 1, 2, 3. Look in the direction where you're kicking also, all right? Get used to that. Look at what you're kicking. 10 each side, that's the side thrust kicks. So you've done one of the kicks, side thrust kicks. How easy was that? Front snap. Look at front snap. Chamber again. So practice this in the mirror. A lot of times I'd like to, if you're not watching TV and you want to practice in the mirror, even better. Up, down, and up, down. Look at my foot as I go up. I flop it up this way so that when I kick, I bring it back. I kick with the tip of my toes, or if I don't have shoes on, the balls of my feet. Right? Up, kick, down. Up, kick, down. I chamber, I kick, I come back, I down. Kick. I do not kick and drop. Right? Kick, back, and down. Both sides. All right? Basic kicks. Those are your front snap kicks, your side thrust kicks. 10 on each side. If you're not into stretching or you haven't stretched, you're older or you had any problems, go easy. You don't have to go high. I'm not going high up here. I'm not going to do that because then you're going to say, forget it. Look at kick to the knee. You still want to chamber as you can. Bring it up as high as you can when it's comfortable. All right? I like to go parallel to the floor, my 90-degree angle to my body. All right, here, boom, boom. Nice and easy. You do a couple of sets of those. Front round kick, all right? I'm coming up. I'm going to practice this way, all right? Now my legs parallel to the floor this way. Not a 45. A 45 is a 45-degree angle coming up. That's not what we're doing. But that kicks almost like a front round kick, but you're doing a 45 instead of a 90-degree angle. All right, so you can practice the 45, which is, and as you get going, see how I'm pivoting this foot? Ba-doom, there you go, 1. All right, that's your 45. Your front round kick, all right, which you can go high section 2 also. Here, kick, come back, and down. When you come back, get into that stance. You're into a fighting stance. Again, every week I show you the fighting stance. You're walking, boom. You're so kind of in a fighting stance. All right? And then when you do the other side, swap that chair around. All right, 45. 45 is a 45-degree angle this way instead of the front round, which is a front round kick, which is a 90-degree angle. All right, there you go. And you just go very easy. Look, you're holding a chair. You don't have to worry about falling over. All right, how easy is that? You practice 10 each. In a crescent, look at, all I'm doing is swinging my leg around. These are basic kicks. You get all these kicks down, then you have a whole array of kicks that you can use with combinations. This is a front round in a crescent kick, all right? And someone's coming at you or whatever, boom, or you can actually use it for a high section to the face area, blocking. And all you're doing is coming up, swinging around. You're starting to kick, say at a 45-degree angle to your target. Then you swing it around, 45, bring it back and down. Swing it around 10 times each side. Hold on to this, all right? What's that, 4 or 5 kicks already? Push kick. Instead of a front snap, we're pushing, all right? We're pushing. So you're chambering your leg as close as you can to your chest, and then push down. It's a great kick if someone's going to come down, and boom, you're hitting with your whole flat of your foot or the heel of your foot, whichever you prefer, all right? And down. And you're pushing away and down, all right? That's called a push kick. Last one we'll do is you hold it here. You should be getting a good workout at this time. It's 15 minutes into the show. And if you don't stop, you're going to get a nice little workout. You haven't left the chair. You haven't left your favorite TV program. Up. So back kick. So when we do the back kick, keep both hands on the chair. Look over your shoulder for your, even if it's peripheral vision, not the whole vision, to see your target. Chamber like you would, almost like a side thrust kick, but you're coming straight back. You're not side thrust to the side, you're back kick. All right, how's that? We just did 5 kicks. 5 basic kicks that we do and we teach in Taekwondo. First class, I would only throw a front snap and a side thrust to students, probably for the first couple of weeks, and let them work on that. Front round, we'd throw in and back kick as the months go by, and just go easy. We don't have to go crazy. A lot of people get frustrated saying, I can't learn all that. Of course you can't, unless you train a lot. But you can start basic. You're watching TV and you say, all right, instead of me sitting here on my phone for 3 hours, let me do a little working out. But I'm still going to watch Mr. Ed. A lot of kids don't know who Mr. Ed is, I bet. All right. I like throwing those names out there because the older generation will know. Do both sides back kicks. All right. And at any point, all right, and I'm doing this as we're standing up. Let me get back in the middle here. At any point, in between, practice some punches, back fist. All right. So punch. Look at it. All right, you're twisting. You can probably see my knuckles, how my front 2 knuckles are pretty big. Over the years of hitting too many objects. So, all right, but those 2 knuckles, your middle finger and your index finger. These 2 fingers, those 2 knuckles, those are going to do the strike. Look at it. Now as I'm punching, I'm bringing the other hand back. Punching. Or I'm blocking. All right? But I'm twisting at the last second. Knife hand. You're standing here, you want to mix it up. Knife hand. Knife hand. Knife hand. Look at it. Knife hand. All right? Take your fingers, bend your middle finger, put them nice and tight. Take your thumb, press it against. Not in here, but press it against hard. Try to get this muscle here hard. Your hand's up this way, and your hand's going to go this way. Your hand's going to go, whoosh. All right? Your arm and your hand. At the last second, you twist and you turn. All right? That's a knife hand. The show goes by fast. As much as I want to show you, as I look at the clock, I'm like, I better keep speeding up. Do what I just did for the last, that's a 10 minutes of a workout, and you're going to get a nice little workout there. You're going to feel it. If anyone says that's too easy, then pick up the pace, especially if you're advanced. If you're advanced, even try this and say, well, this isn't bad for me instead of watching TV, sitting on the chair, playing with my phone. Same thing when you're on the chair. And this is, I used to do that if I ever ran into someone in a wheelchair and they're looking and we're talking Taekwondo and they're saying, no, they can't do that. Wait a minute, you can use your hand, you can't use your legs, but all right, we're sitting in a chair. Let's practice punch. Look at, you can do that. Let's practice block. Right? You do 10 sets of this, watching TV. Tight fist. Right? Close your fingers, thumb, hand comes up here, goes up, here, right? Can't beat it. When you're up here, all right, notice my hand is just making it past my head. Not way over here, and I'm not missing it. I'm here, I blocked it. And I block it on an angle. So I block it this way so when they hit, it slides. I'm not this way, and they hit, and it drops. All right? Because you don't know what the stick or a bat, or I don't know. You get hit with a bat, you're going to say, that's going to hurt, but it's going to deflect it a little before it hits your head, or if it even hits your head. Could break your arm, but you got a choice. You're blocking a bat or a knife, it hits your arm instead of your head. All right? The choice is obvious. All right, you're here. Say you're sitting down, you want to watch TV, and your favorite show's on, and you say, oh, my stomach, I need to work my stomach. You're just sitting on TV, even if you're on your couch, right? Just do this. Look at it. All right? Now, bring your hands up a little. All right? And almost like you want to touch your knees, all right, with your elbow. And you still want to be on your phone. Look at it. I can be on my phone. I can work out all day. All right? Look at it. Oh. You're saying some people are out there. And I know I have skeptics out there. That class is too easy. Yeah, let me see you do it for a half hour. Come on my show and we'll do it. I want you to come on my show with me. We'll do it for a half hour together. And better not breathe hard because you get a nice little workout. If you're not used to stomach workouts, doing stuff like this, especially in the beginning, go slow. Do sets of maybe 10 to 15, 3 sets. Then stop. Next day, maybe pick it up if you feel better. That's just picking your leg up here, all right? Now, look at this. You're watching TV. I can't say it enough. We all love that TV, all right? All right? 1, 2, front snap. Look at this. I'm picking my leg up. I'm working my legs. I'm working my core muscles. I'm working my butt. It's beautiful down there. And if you want to throw a punch, look at it. I'm working out. I'm watching my TV. I'm happy. All right? All right? Both hands on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's that? 6, 7, 8. Just pick up. I don't want you to get too far over here unless it was a real sturdy chair. This thing might leave me, and I don't want to go falling on the ground. So I'm going to be on the chair good, and I'm still going to lift up. When you're at home, do this and feel your stomach. You're going to feel the stomach tightening up. This isn't going to make a beer gut or a big belly go away. It's going to tighten the muscles up. The only way you make that go away is burning calories and eating the right food. All right? And I have a podcast I'm going to be doing right after this show on that very subject, on how to treat your body real healthy, keep it at the right weight that you want to be, that you should be. All right? And it's not easy if you're overweight because you got to lose the weight. But once you can establish a weight, you can go up in 5 or 10 pounds every other day if you want, but try to keep it in that area. Exercises like this are going to help. Work on your stomach is not going to bring that belly in, but it's going to tighten the muscles around it, and it's going to help. It's still burning calories. All right? So as you do lose weight down the road, you're going to end up with a six-pack eventually. All right? All right? 1, keep the leg up. 2, try this. There's a million exercises we can do sitting down. You make them up as you go along. I'm just showing you kind of the beginning way of, all right, I'm sitting. What else can I do? All right, I can do uppercuts. Make it up in your head. You're not making it up. As long as you've watched the show or you know how to do certain things, look at it. Arc hand to the throat. I'm practicing arc hand. So I'm sitting there and somebody's coming in there. They're coming at me. Wow. I want to meet them here. They're not going to be ready for that because they're going to be bending down. So when someone bends down, that means they're a little off balance. All right? And if somebody's attacking you while you're sitting, they're a little deranged in the head. So you got to watch what you're doing, but you got to protect yourself. And as you're sitting here and you grab the side of things, you could throw a front snap kick. Watch this. I'm holding onto the side. I'm actually lifting up off the chair, kicking and coming back. As you do this, you have to use these stomach muscles. You have to use your arm muscles, your shoulder muscles, your back muscles. You're throwing a kick. Your whole body's Taekwondo is beautiful. Your whole body gets to work out in Taekwondo. Swimming, gymnastics, same thing. Anything that's going to have the whole body constantly moving, beautiful workouts. You're sitting at the chair. They're coming at you. You lift up off the chair, chamber that foot as you would standing up, all right, front snap. You can do it with side thrust, front round, and all that. I'm not going to do that now because I don't want these chairs at home to go down and you break an arm. You got to get used to this stuff. You do it on your couch. Nice, but if you have a nice fluffy couch, you're going to be kind of settled in. So chairs are better. Chairs are much better. Half-hour exercise. I got 7 minutes left. I have 7 minutes left. That's how fast that went. I did a whole circuit. And I just keep going. I'm just making this up as I go along, by the way. I had an idea before the show. What do you want to do? All right, this is what we're going to do. And then you get into a flow. Let your mind use your imagination. And don't say, oh, I don't know. If you can say you don't know something, you want to look it up, in 5 seconds you know the answer on this little machine right here. All right? I love the phone and I hate the phone. It's crazy. But, all right, how do I sit down and do exercises? Google. Google's going to show you. And you're going to look at hundreds of YouTubers or whatever. And you'll find some good exercises. And then remember the ones you like. The next day, now if you overdo it, and I'm an OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, I got to do everything 1,000 times more than I should. Whether it's working out or taking vitamins or whatever, I always have to calm myself down. Go easy the first couple of days, please. You want to do these, and if you did 100 of these and you haven't been doing stuff like that, you are not going to walk the next day. You're going to be so sore. You want to gradually get your body into any kind of workout so that you're not waking up the next day and you can't even grab a spoon. Or So if you start easy, you'll build muscle quick. People think, oh, it takes years to build muscle. It takes a week, and the muscles are going to start working. A week. Less than a week. All right? 48 hours, you start working out, muscles are going to start developing, muscles are going to start working. There's going to be soreness, a little soreness. You don't want a soreness where you can't lift your arm. You can't do that. You want like, whoa, it's almost a little uncomfortable. Oh, I'm tight. Should I be this tight? Yeah, because you've never done this before. And as much as I work out and as much as I do different things, if I do a certain exercise that I've never done before, next day I wake up, I'm going to go, whoa, the back's bothering me because the back muscles that I've never used, all right, for a certain exercise. You see what I'm saying? So you sit down, you can do any exercise you want. You can actually lay in bed and start doing leg raises in bed. You can work out in any situation. I don't want to hear I don't have time, all right? Because the minute you say you don't have time, don't let me see this. Don't let me see you sitting down, because now you've had at least a minute, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I can get a whole workout on my legs, all right? 2 minutes, I can get them working out, all right? Instead of watching what Joe did at his wedding 2 weeks ago, all right? And you know what I mean. We're looking at that thing just to see how the rest of the world's living. Let's live a little. Let's get ourselves in good shape. And I've been training for over 50 years. All right, I'm pushing 70. I'm right on the doorstep, and I feel like I can go. I feel like I can go with the young kids. I'm not in my fighting mode or the shape that I used to be when I trained for fighting. That's just 3 or 4 hours a day, and I don't do that anymore. But I at least try to get a half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 2, depending on the day and the time, but every day. And I don't do the same muscles every day either. I let some muscles, if you're going to do curls or you're going to do some exercises that are really hurting your arms that day, let them rest for at least 48 hours or give them 24, 48 hours and then go back to them. But do something else, all right? You do stuff like that and your body gets used to it. Eat the right food. Hydrate. I want you to hydrate. And if you're going to drink in a lot of bottled water, put a little pinch of salt in each bottle. A little pinch. That'll give you electrolytes. Look up electrolytes. You keep drinking water without electrolytes, you're flushing them from your body. You're flushing things from your body that your body desperately needs. So the old school is, drink 100 waters a day. Yeah, you're killing yourself. Look it up. All right? You need electrolytes in your water, all right, or in your body. That's potassium, magnesium, and all that stuff that comes with salt and some drinks. Some overdo it, and you have to. And I'm not a doctor, so check with your doctor if you're concerned about potassium levels and sodium levels. So, yeah, you have to. especially if you're older in age. Younger, we get away with a lot. No, we. You guys get away with a lot. As you get older, you're going to kind of watch it. Your body's changing. Boy, the show goes by quick. I should be doing hour shows, but I wouldn't be able to talk. You can catch this show on YouTube. You can. It's on drakettv.org. Drakettv.org. We have all our old shows. I have hundreds of shows. Been doing this for 35 years right now. All right, these shows all around Pelham and Drake and New England area. Anything you want to see, it's in one of these shows, I think, but it's all basic. All right, so you're not going to see us flying way up in the air and doing 8,000 breaks. You can see that on YouTube. All right, I'm here to show you people how to train. All right, seeing that you can't make it to a school, or you can't afford a school, or you don't have the time, but you have time to watch TV. We do a couple of shows each week. This show will be on a couple of times next week. So if you miss it, tape it, and you can watch it over and over and get the fine points. I appreciate you watching. Anyone who would like, check me on Facebook or email me or whatever if you have any comments. All right, or if you watch my show, there's a comment section. Write down a comment, especially on YouTube. If you have any suggestions, I love controversy, and and if you want to come on the show, give me a call. We'll talk what you can do and what you can show us. All right, I have plenty of people who want to come on the show. It's a lot of times it's scheduling, my scheduling and theirs. So, but I'm free to talk to anyone, and if you have any problems with anything I say, or I want to hear it. That'd be perfect. All right, and you'd give me your point of view. So I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Till next time, train hard and have fun.